Elizabeth, you know I love this time of year, but one thing I do not love is how short the days are. I feel like I'm always trying to cram so many things into a limited number of daylight hours. But one thing that's helping me really stay on top of my routine during this busy time is the new Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus. Powered by Peloton IQ, the Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus is Peloton's most elevated equipment yet. With features that help you plan, stay motivated, and achieve peak performance, you can let yourself run, lift, sculpt, push, and go while Peloton handles the rest.
Peloton IQ creates a personal workout roadmap with weekly recommended classes led by instructors who match your mood, vibe, and personality. Go on a 45-minute run on the Tread Plus or do a 5-minute stretch routine off of it with just one smooth spin of the swivel screen. It offers endless ways to train for a well-rounded routine no matter how busy you are. This is cross-training reimagined. Let yourself run, lift, sculpt, push, and go. Explore the new Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus at onepeloton.com.
Elizabeth, you know that this year I am hosting Thanksgiving for the second time. Huge bucket list for me. And one of the things that makes it easier to prepare for any kind of big gathering, whether it's Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving or any kind of celebration, is knowing that you can go to one place that you know you're going to get high standards and good prices. And this is why I love going to Whole Foods Market. I can look for the 365 brand, and I know that I'm going to get everything that I need and want for a good price with the quality that I can count on.
Yeah, they have everything from low price quality turkey to pantry essentials. And Gretchen, I have to add frozen appetizers, which are perfect for someone like me who is not a great cook. I love to get the quiche trio, their butterfly shrimp and breaded calamari. It's all so easy to prepare and so delicious. Enjoy so many ways to save on your Thanksgiving spread at Whole Foods Market.
Lemonada.
Hello, we're here for More Happier, a podcast where we get happier. Elizabeth, it's not even Thanksgiving yet, but I can already feel the chaos of the holiday season looming. So we thought, what might actually help? Let's revisit the Deck the Halls episode we did a few years ago.
Yes, the one where we each suggested a bunch of quick holiday prep tasks like gathering the gift wrap, checking the pantry, clearing space in the fridge.
Yeah, this was all small things, nothing major, just manageable steps to help you feel like you're moving forward instead of following behind. One of my favorite happiness hacks is to do something that your future self will thank you for. And this episode is all about that.
And after this aired, we heard from so many people who said it gave them exactly the kind of structure they needed to get going on their holidays.
Yeah, and now that we're heading into our first holiday season with Taffy and our second holiday in the open door phase, I am trying to stay steady and still say yes to the season. So it feels like the right time to bring it back.
So here we are in 2023, walking through how it works.
Okay, this episode was inspired by the very enthusiastic response we got to our unusual episode 443, which we called the Clear the Decks episode. And Elizabeth, I don't know if you remember, but in the Happier Ladies podcast, one of the sisters referred to this as a strange episode. It was a little strange.
Yes. So what we did is we went through a list of things to do to just clear the decks, and we suggested everybody do them as they listen to the episode. So we suggested people pause the episode and go do the thing. Of course, many people just listened to it and then did it.
Right.
But it was fun for those who wanted to sort of play along, so to speak.
Yeah, the idea with episode 443 is September is the other January. And so to help everybody get ready into the post-Labor Day reentry, it was like, okay, here are a bunch of quick tasks that we can all do to clear the decks.
Yes.
But because people really wanted us to do it again, we wanted to keep going with the deck theme. So instead of, I am very proud of us for this, Elizabeth. Clear the decks is now Deck the Halls.
Yes, which several listeners suggested that
Several
title.
listeners suggested, and also the fact that even if you don't celebrate kind of the holidays, it's December.
Great.
So we got a deck if you mispronounce December. So the idea is we will pause the show as we go to allow you to run and do a manageable, quick, 1-minute-ish task to help you get ready for the holidays. So if you do this along with us, by the time you finish listening, you will have accomplished a lot. So if you were in the car, if you were walking your dog, whatever, you might want to save it and listen to it when you can run around. Or you might want to listen to it now so you can be thinking of the kinds of things that you'll do and then re-listen to it and follow along.
Yeah, and Gretch, some of these are not a minute. Like figuring out what you want to donate as you put up your Christmas decorations will take more than a minute, but many of them can be accomplished in a minute.
True. I think of that one as being a minute-ish because you're already doing your decorating. And so it's just take that minute as you go to say, hey, am I realistically going to ever use this again? No, I'm not. I'll put it in a donate pile. So in that way, so the decorating could take a long time, but it's the decision of a minute. But point taken, some of these are more than a minute. With Clear the Deck, there was a couple of things where people were like, come on, this is not.
Right.
I think it was Clean Your Car or something. Like people were like, this is not a minute. So poetic license.
Yes.
You get it. And the reason that this is a happiness exercise is that, first of all, it's so energizing to get things crossed off the list, to make preparations that save us time and hassle later, and live in the atmosphere of growth. Elizabeth, you're always talking about the atmosphere of growth. We get when we get things done.
Yeah.
And also things that can be done at any time are often done at no time. And so if you are the kind of person who just needs somebody to say like, okay, do it now, here it is.
Absolutely. And Gretchen, we should mention that some of these items require a purchase. So when we say buy, obviously, you can't go to the store and buy something once again in a minute, but you can add it to your shopping list.
Yes. Again, these are 1-minute-ish things. And as we go, if there are things that you don't get to, do not worry about writing them down or noting them in any way. I'm going to make this into a bingo card. Love the bingo card, which you can get at happiercast.com/deck the halls, all lowercase, just deck the halls. And so you can do it as a bingo card if that kind of gamifies it for you rebels or other people who like to gamify it. Oh, and Elizabeth, what I noticed is because it's a bingo, we made the list of 24 for a bingo card, and we're heading into 2024.
Yes.
Which is just a happy accident, but it's fun.
Yes.
Incidentally, it's also the 50th episode of More Happier today.
Oh,
hey.
yay. Really?
Yeah.
We've done 50?
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
I would have said like 25. I would
Yes,
have had no idea we've done 50.
Yeah.
Well, happy anniversary, everybody.
Coming up on 2 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, Chuck, thank you for that ta-da. We love a ta-da.
Ta-da!
Thank you, Chuck.
And a great number. Excellent. Okay, so Elizabeth, let us launch in. Deck the halls. Get yourself ready here. The quick, easy task. Follow along, and if you get to the end, you will have made a lot of headway into heading into the holidays.
Yes. So number 1, set a date to put up holiday decorations.
Yes, something that can be done at any time is often done at no time. So if you're a person who likes to have something on the calendar, put it on the calendar so that you don't get to the day before and realize that you haven't put up your decorations.
As I did with Halloween.
Yes, this was partly inspired by your experience. Number 2, take an inventory of holiday baking supplies. If you know you're going to be doing a lot of baking, do you have your vanilla? Do you have enough sugar? Do you have sprinkles? All those things so that you can put them on your list and get them conveniently the next time you go to the store.
Number 3, as you decorate, identify and donate anything you don't use.
This is really good, I think, because storing all this stuff can be a nuisance. And why store and move around every year, take it out, put it back in if you're not using it? So consolidate and then also get those things to someone who will enjoy them. We just did this in Kansas City with our parents. And first of all, it was super fun to do. And also, they really consolidated, and I think it's going to make it a lot easier for them. Because holiday decorating in our household is a super big deal. So anything that makes it easier is very welcome.
Yes. Number 4, send a note to a childhood friend. Well, I love this. I love connecting with my old friends, Gretch. I've been talking about that lately. And I mean, I would say you could just even text. Doesn't have to be an actual note.
Right. Send a note in whatever format suits you. Absolutely.
Yes.
Number 5, clear your freezer and fridge to make room for leftovers or also things that you're getting ready to serve, because the holidays tends to be a time where we're dealing with a lot of things going in, things coming out, things going back in.
Yes.
I just cleaned out my condiments, by the way, just today. Got a little clutter clearing in.
Gold star for you.
Thank you.
Number 6, figure out your holiday outfits. Oh, that is always a question, isn't it? And in LA, I don't know if it's going to be, 65 or 85.
Right. And if there's some little thing you need, again, it's just nice to do it in a leisurely way and not realize day of that you've got to run out and get some, whatever it might be, to complete your outfit.
Tights.
Number 7, identify 5 gifts to buy. Alyssa, you are doing your holiday Christmas shopping early. You're inspiring me. So I've started a list and I want to add 5 gifts to that right away.
Number 8, sign up to be an organ donor. Gretch, you feel strongly about this.
Yes, my husband Jamie had hepatitis C, and thanks to science, he is now cured, which is miraculous. But it got me very focused on the importance of organ donation. And this is something you can do in 10 seconds. You do not need 1 minute to do this. Go to donatelife.net, sign up, and tell everybody in your life that you would want to be an organ donor so that if the situation arises, they know what you would wish. This is a way you could save many, many lives and improve the lives of many people. And you can do it from your sofa or from your desk. And it's a really important thing to do that can be done very quickly.
So important, Gretch.
Number 9, check your supply of wrapping paper, gift bags, tape, ribbons, all that stuff. Again, if you know that you need something, you can get it in a leisurely way instead of realizing at the very moment that you need it, that you do not have it.
Yes.
So doing a little bit of evaluation now can make it much easier to do that later.
Yeah, and I will add, Gretch, those little stickers that say to and from. I am a big fan of those, and I always make sure I have a whole packet of those.
See, I'm a big fan of the gift bag because you can reuse the gift bag so easily, but sometimes, you need all sizes. So I would say that, yeah.
Number 10, buy batteries, especially for those of us who have children. So many gifts require batteries. It's good to have all the different sizes that you are going to need on hand.
Coming up, we have more ideas for how to deck the halls. We will be back in a minute. Now, Alyssa, you know that I am not a cook. Just the thought of cooking stresses me out. But fortunately, there is a solution. Sous vide is a smart countertop oven and a flexible meal delivery service. I have tried it, and it only takes a few minutes to get a meal ready. And the coolest part is that the sous vide kitchen robot has built-in refrigeration, so I can set up dinner in the morning, and sous vide will keep it cold until it's time to cook. I don't even have to be home in time to start it. And one thing that I love is that they have keto-friendly category. So there are so many options of keto-friendly, which is what Jamie and I like. And chef-crafted meals are delivered right to our door.
The sous vide kitchen robot fits on the counter and has 15 cook modes, including air fry and slow cook. You can use it to cook any recipe. Go to sousvide.com/happier to get 16 free meals when you order. That's SUVIE.com/happier. Save time, eat better with sous vide. Did you know that infants are ready to learn sign language? 2-year-olds are ready to learn the basics of science, and 3-year-olds are ready to learn coding? Your child is ready to learn, and at Primrose Schools, teachers make the most of this time by creating a joyful, purposeful learning experience unlike any other.
For instance, have you heard of the Primrose Friends? In every Primrose school classroom, teachers use these 12 lovable puppets to make character development joyful, meaningful, and memorable. From exploring generosity with Benjamin the Bear to practicing honesty with Peanut the Pony, Every friend plays a special part in helping children learn important values while having plenty of fun along the way. We could all use some friends like that. You can learn more at primroseschools.com. Now enrolling infants through children age 5. That's primroseschools.com for more information. Elizabeth, we are always talking about the small things that we can do that make a big impact, not just in our own lives, but for the planet as well. And that's why I'm such a big fan of our food recycler, Mill. Mill is the one easy thing that makes reducing food waste effortless. Mill is the cleanest, easiest way to prevent food waste at home. It makes keeping food out of the trash as easy as dropping it in. Toss in your scraps, forget about it. No smell, no mess, no effort. You can keep filling it for weeks. You might even skip a garbage day or two. Mill turns your food scraps into nutrient-rich grounds you can use in your garden or compost, or Mill can pick them up and get them to a local farm.
And an added bonus, wasting less food feels really good. All the guilt and stress I used to feel when cleaning out my fridge is gone. Mill makes it easy and even joyful to reduce food waste, taking a global problem and turning it into a simple daily step at home.
But you have to live with Mill to really get it. Good thing you can try it risk-free and get $75 off with code HAPPY. Visit mill.com/happy. That's mill.com/happy. And we are back with our Deck the Halls exercise. Number 11 is to make any year-end charitable contributions. The year is coming to a close, so if you want to get that done in 2023, get it done now.
Number 12, add 3 items to your own wish list.
Yeah.
Our family are big believers in making lists of what you want for the holidays. And it's very helpful to others to add items. And you don't want to have to sit down and do it all in one stretch because you never remember. Yes. It's like the 24 for 24 list. You don't want to sit down and do it all at once.
Yeah, it's very hard. And Alyssa, I would say in our family, it's almost considered an obligation. Like it's poor family decorum not to give a wish list because then it's saying that other people have to do all that work instead of you doing the soul searching of what it is that you want. In my family, I'm like, do not buy yourself one single thing. I'm scolding Jamie if I see him buy something like, a portable umbrella. I'm like, that's supposed to go in your stocking. Don't buy that for yourself. So starting in October. Number 13. Okay, Elizabeth, I am so excited about this one. Okay, this is to create a 5 senses portrait of your ideal holiday. So it could be your ideal holiday, like if you had every element that you wished, like there was snow on the ground, or it could be sort of your most quintessential holiday. And Elizabeth, we've talked about this. We are going to do a Kansas City Christmas portrait because Kansas City Christmas always unfolds in this very, very classic way, which as somebody who loves traditions, I always want it to be exactly the same. So I'm so excited to do this.
Yes, no, I'm excited too. And you know what? One thing I love about doing the portrait and just the whole Deck the Halls of it, Gretchen, is it gets you in the holiday mood.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Well, and also that you don't think, oh my gosh, we forgot to go to Andre's and buy gingerbread cookies or whatever, because, that's part of Kansas City Christmas or whatever it might be. So we will share that once it's done. It could be a fun thing for all of us to do around the table too.
Yes, that would be fun. Oh, and by the way, Gretch, don't you have a space for a 5 senses portrait in the 5 senses journal?
Yeah, no, it's the 5 senses journal. It's daily noting of your 5 senses. But you're right. There are many places where you can do different kinds of 5 senses portraits. So yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun.
We'll do Kansas City Christmas in my journal.
Number 14, listen to your favorite holiday song.
Oh, I love this one.
Yes.
I'm not a music person. I realize that I'm a song lover, not a music lover. That was one of the things I learned about myself in writing Life in 5 Senses. And one of the things I realized is I truly love carols. I really, really love traditional carols.
Do you have a favorite?
It could be Good King Wenceslas. It could be Carol of the Bells. I like a kind of melancholy, almost sort of eerie.
I think I got to go with Santa Baby.
Oh, so you like the more pop, upbeat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll play them all in Kansas City. Number 15, take the gift giving quiz if you are struggling. Back to the idea of making a list. If you're struggling with figuring out ideas for someone on your list, or you want to get more ideas about yourself because you don't really know the kind of thing that you would want to add to your list, If you take my gift giving quiz, which is at gretchenrubin.com/quiz, it will give you an analysis. Is this a tried and true, easy to please, enthusiast, connoisseur? And it will give you ideas. Like Elizabeth, you told me that Adam is a connoisseur, and that was like very clarifying for me in terms of, okay, what kinds of things would Adam like to get?
Yes. And I am easy to please.
Yes, which is a
Happy
very
report.
popular category, especially during holiday time.
Number 16, add one fun seasonal activity to your calendar.
Is there anything you're thinking about doing?
Well, Gretch, I want to add to our calendar escape room. You know, I love us doing an escape room when we're all together in Kansas City. I don't know if that's strictly holiday, but it feels holiday to me because we always do it during the holidays.
We'll just declare it a holiday activity because it's something that we do together. Escape rooms have exploded in popularity. Like the first time we did it, we had one choice. Now we have so many choices when we go. And I want to give a shout out. If you're in the New York City area, if you go to the Museum of the City of New York, you pay what you wish to go to that museum. They are having the Great Borough Bake Off for gingerbread. I love fancy gingerbread houses. I could look at them forever. And they're doing a competition, and they all look like famous New York City buildings. And it's super
fun.
It smells so good. They're so charming. If you're looking for an activity, a fun seasonal activity, I highly recommend the gingerbread competition. Super fun. Number 17, if you are a holiday cards person, if you send out holiday cards, order your stamps. Get those done.
Number 18, free space. Every bingo card needs a free space, and this is ours. Pick something that you need to do to deck the halls.
Yes. Number 19, choose a one-word or one-phrase theme for the season. And we've talked about this in the past, Elizabeth. What do you think you're going to choose for your theme this year?
All right, Gretch. Well, I want to, over the holidays, let go of all the stress of the past year and the strike and just focus on enjoying myself, enjoying loved ones. Mm-hmm. And something that embodies that for me is ring-a-ling from Silver Bells.
Oh.
You know, the bells go ring-a-ling, and I just think that's a fun phrase that I like to say, and it's going to remind me to have fun.
Oh, that's good. I like that. And mine is kind of in the same vein. I mean, it's funny, like we're like, the holidays are so festive. We have to remember to have fun. Mine is the phrase, laughing all the way from Jingle Bells. So, Elizabeth, we will remind ourselves.
Ring-a-ling, laughing all the way.
Yeah, it's good. It's setting a nice tone.
Number 20, write a holiday to-do list or a could-do list or both.
This is something, it works for all four tendencies. Rebels often don't like a to-do list, but they can do a could-do list, might-could list, or maybe you want to do both. Some things that you need to get done and some things that would be nice to get done. And I love a to-do list.
Coming up, our final 4 Deck the Halls items. But first, this break.
You're ready for the holidays. The turkey's been going since this morning. The sides are perfectly seasoned. The out-of-towners have a bed, couch, or futon to crash on for the night. All that's left to take care of is your peace of mind. That's why ADT is here.
With their professionally installed home security systems, you get protection that helps you feel safe. When every second counts, count on ADT. Visit ADT.com or call 1-800-ADT-ASAP. When every second counts, count on ADT. This podcast is sponsored by Squarespace. Gretchen, way back when I started my other podcast, Happier in Hollywood, you told me, Elizabeth, start a website. And did I listen to you? Not for a long time. But I do not want our listeners to do what I did. Start a website immediately when you have a business or something you're interested in, because it will only help you. And Squarespace is truly the perfect place to do that.
Yeah, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build and grow your online presence. Whether you're starting a passion project, you're promoting your comedy or your podcast, or you're turning a side hustle into a business, Squarespace makes it easy to stand out online. And if you offer services or run events, Squarespace lets you book clients, send invoices, and get paid all in one place. Head to squarespace.com/happy for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code HAPPY to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Elizabeth, I love this time of year, but one thing I do not love is how short the days are. I feel like I'm always trying to cram so many things into a limited number of daylight hours. But one thing that's helping me really stay on top of my routine during this busy time is the new Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus. Powered by Peloton IQ, the Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus is Peloton's most elevated equipment yet. With features that help you plan, stay motivated, and achieve peak performance, you can let yourself run, lift, sculpt, push, and go, while Peloton handles the rest.
Peloton IQ creates a personal workout roadmap with weekly recommended classes led by instructors who match your mood, vibe, and personality. Go on a 45-minute run on the Tread Plus or do a 5-minute stretch routine off of it with just one smooth spin of the swivel screen. It offers endless ways to train for a well-rounded routine no matter how busy you are. This is cross-training reimagined. Let yourself run, lift, sculpt, push, and go. Explore the new Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus at onepeloton.com. All right, Gretch, we are back with Deck the Halls.
Number 21, finalize any undecided holiday plans. Do you know what days you're coming and you're going? It can make things a lot easier to do this planning early, especially if you have to buy tickets or make any kind of arrangements.
Number 22, buy some seasonal greenery or flowers. Maybe a nice poinsettia. I like to have two out front during the holidays.
One thing every year, this is my underbuyer self versus my life in 5 senses self. Every year I think I should buy narcissus plants because I love the way they smell and they're very holiday-ish. And then my underbuyer self is like, why buy them? Why buy them? And then my life in 5 senses person is like, buy them. Enjoy them out of splurge. You will love them. It's a holiday decoration. You love the smell. And then the underbuyer part of me is like, don't buy them. Don't buy them.
Yeah.
So it's a battle each year. We will see which little devil on my shoulder will win this year. I'm inspired.
Okay.
Number 23, eat a holiday treat that you enjoyed as a child. Elizabeth, what would this be for us? What is something that we had as a child? Ooh, I have a thought. What would you say?
I'm thinking of all the different kinds of cookies that we would make, like the peanut butter cookies covered in chocolate that Dad would make.
Oh, those were so good. I was thinking of the coffee cake with the kind of brown sugar icing that our grandparents would bring when they would come for Kansas City in that yellow tin.
Yes. Of course, Topsy's popcorn.
Ooh, Topsy's popcorn for sure.
And finally, number 24, choose a holiday movie. So often we all get together as a family and you want to watch a movie, but then you have to have a half an hour to an hour discussion about what movie. It's great if you choose it beforehand.
Yeah, or be thinking of some choices to throw out to the group. My own personal favorite is the original Miracle on 34th Street. I tear up every time that little girl talks in Dutch. And Kris Kringle understands her. This is my question for you, Elizabeth. Maybe you know the answer. Why is Die Hard? A, am I right that it's a Christmas movie? And B, why in the heck is it a Christmas movie? I have never seen the movie.
Yes, people do think of Die Hard as a Christmas movie because Bruce Willis comes for Christmas. And the whole thing takes place during an office Christmas party.
Oh.
But you and I, we're going to watch it over break. That's our choice for a holiday movie. We often watch Elf. This year, we'll watch Die Hard.
Okay. It feels like an untraditional choice, but I guess it's a traditional choice. Okay, so those are the 24 things. We hope you all did them with us, listeners, or even just a few of them, and that you got a lot of satisfaction out of it.
Yes, give yourself credit. Even checking off 1 or 2 things can make a real difference.
Yeah, that's right. Do not let the perfect be the enemy of the good. That is Secret of Adulthood from Voltaire. The goal is just to feel a little bit more on top of things, just a little bit more ready.
Yes, I will be very happy to be a little less overwhelmed going into the holidays. Bye, Gretch.
Bye, Elizabeth. The best time to start a happiness project is 20 years ago. The second best time is now. From the Onward Project.
Every day of this new administration, Americans are being told that they're less than and too divided to work together. So how do we move forward? I'm Stacey Abrams, and each week on my podcast, Assembly Required, we zoom out from the headlines to focus on the big picture in politics, culture, and tech, finding ways to fight back against tyranny with optimism and the concrete steps needed to build a better future together. Tune in to new episodes every Thursday on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.